Anthony Davis, bye-bye, nigga. Bro, we just got Luka Doncic, bro. I know I'm late, bro. I know I'm late. But Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic? You telling me I got the white Michael Jordan / Larry Bird? Bro, I don't give a fuck what y'all think. Luka Doncic is 25 years old and you just traded Anthony Davis for Luka? Mavericks, you are dumb as fuck. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate you. Everybody on the Mavericks staff, faculty, hit me up, bro. I'll give y'all free Chipotle. I just got the manager spot at Chipotle in downtown Dallas. Hit me up whenever you need it. I got you free Chipotle. And I know y'all got money. But I'm saying I really appreciate you giving my Los Angeles Lakers the greatest piece of all time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, I said the greatest piece of all time. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all saying. I don't give a fuck. Y'all just gave us Luka Doncic. He's literally finna come average 35 and 12. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. LeBron is getting 2 more rings. I'm just keeping it P. But no, hey, let me stop over-exaggerating. Don't take that too serious. Because I know a lot of y'all people in here, you know what I'm saying, y'all take that GOAT word serious. Michael Jordan's still the GOAT, but I'm just expressing how much I appreciate the Mavericks giving us Luka. You feel me? But nah, with that being said, we got the craziest trade in NBA history by Jimmy High Roller Highlander. Whatever his name is, I appreciate the video. Let's get straight to the video. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was fake too.
There aren't many things that can stop the entire NBA world in its tracks at 10 p.m. on a Saturday night. Did someone score 100 points? Did LeBron hastily retire in the middle of the season? What, did Michael Jordan come back out of retirement? What could possibly get everyone riled up out of nowhere? Oh my God. We all said in unison as news broke that the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis.
Bro, I'm telling you, when I opened X and I seen this, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was so cap. Let me tell you why it's so cap. I was reading it like Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie in a 2029 first round pick. Sources tell ESPN 3-team deal that includes Utah. I sat there and read it just like that. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? First thing I did, went to Instagram, refreshed. I seen the edits. I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey, this is the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. I didn't even know how to feel. First thing I did, I went to LosAngelesLakers.com. Can't even make this up to you. I went to LosAngelesLakers.com. Sat there for 3 nights straight. This is the 3rd day that since this happened. I sat there for 3 nights straight. This is why I'm reacting to this video so late, bro. I sat there for 3 nights straight, refreshing, till I seen a Luka Doncic 77 Los Angeles Lakers jersey. I bought 10 of them, gave one to my mom, my sister, my grandpa, my grandma, my grandma's husband, my grandpa's wife, my uncle, my little sister, my cousin, and my oldest sister. Bro. And then I was like, fuck, I ain't even buy me one. So I had to go back to the website, buy another one. I bought 11 Luka Doncic jerseys. That's the first thing I did. I sat there 3 nights straight, 72 hours.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured this was just some big elaborate hack job, and I was waiting for follow-up tweets saying, false alarm, the Mavericks actually aren't brain dead. I can't believe you guys fell for it. But within minutes, it was clear that this trade was unfortunately very real, and the Mavericks are in fact out of their minds.
That's
the
crazy.
Same player who Mark Cuban said he would rather leave his wife before giving up, the same player who was responsible for a third of the organization's finals appearances, the same player who by the grace of—
Bro, and they just left the finals. That's what makes this 10 times even funnier. Because I'm a Lakers fan. Just because the Mavs traded Luka to the Lakers, I'm going to pay my respects and watch a couple Mavs games so they can keep making money and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got to keep their views up. I'm going to help them keep their views up. Respect. And I'm going to show out. You know, Anthony Davis, like, I fuck with you, but I'm so glad you packed the bags and got the fuck up out of there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, like, you was a beast on the Lakers, but you ain't none near Luka, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Anthony Davis go way back. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and him went to the same eyebrow stylist. We both used to get our unibrows lined up and shit. Like, bro, that's cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we used to go to McDonald's, get a couple Egg McMuffins and shit to go. Then we used to go get our eyebrows lined up. That sound crazy, but true story. You know what I'm saying? Back in 2017, we used to just kick it, chill and shit, play the game. But nah, yeah, Anthony Davis, nigga, fuck you. Hey, Anthony Davis, K. Hey, I don't give a fuck. I ain't paying that nigga respect. Hey, Luka now? Hey, you get all the respect. I know you finna bring home some championships, my nigga. Hey, let's do it. Hey, let's do it. Hey, and if you think I'm talking too much, middle fingers in the air. Fuck you twice.
God miraculously fell into their lap 7 years ago is now gone. And after looking at the reported details of this exchange, how it went down and who was involved, this is, without exaggeration, the most shocking trade in NBA history. Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings. Super Bowl 59 is right around the corner, and DraftKings is here to make the big game all new customers and bonus bets on DraftKings Fantasy and have me High Roller. That's promo code about a day to digest the Luka AD trade. Now that we've had about a day to digest the Luka AD trade, by now the reality of the situation should be setting in. It has not. A trade so insane that fans are now theorizing if the league did it for the sake of ratings. Imagine concocting a deal so heinous that your fans literally think you're doing it for clout. That is how crazy this trade is. And there's about a dozen reasons why this is legitimately the most shocking deal we have ever seen. First, according to multiple sources, none of the players even knew this trade was happening. Not Luka, not Anthony Davis, not even the Lakers GM LeBron James. As some sources put it, this deal materialized in the shadows. In the shadows? What is this, the Illuminati? Bro. What do you mean in the shadows?
Hey, bro. What you on, bro?
Out, this was the cleanest way this deal could have gone down. Because the next component that makes this truly the craziest trade to ever happen, Luka never requested a trade. He's been in Dallas his entire career, and outside of a few rumors, nothing suggested he wouldn't be a lifer in that organization. There wasn't any buildup, there wasn't any reports of a disgruntled Luka making demands. It just happened. Out of the blue, which is reason number 3. The Mavs just traded away a top 3 asset in the NBA without even shopping him. No bidding wars, no asking around and assessing other.
Who do y'all think that the Mavs could have got for Luka if they were to just like publicly say like Luka Doncic is on the board? Who do you think they could have got? Y'all let me know in the comments. I ain't gonna lie, they probably could have got Jaylen Brown, Porzingis. They probably could have got the whole Celtics starting 5. I ain't gonna lie, except Jason Tatum. They could have got Jaylen Brown, Porzingis, Derek White. Shit, you could throw somebody else in there. They could have got all that for Luka. Shit, I know if I was one of the teams out there, I would have said, if y'all give me Luka, y'all can pick anybody you want on the team, just have him. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna put nobody up for no trade. You can just pick who you want. Hey, that sounds like a little glaze, but I'm just being real. But guess what? My Lakers got him, and we still got Bron, and we still got Bronny. So you telling me it's Luka, Bron, and Bronny? Ooh, I could damn near make a whole song. It's Luka, Bron, and Bronny. We finna pull up, drop 30 and 40 and 50 and 60 and 70 and 80 and 90 and 30, 100.
Offers, they just made the call to the Lakers and accepted the deal. Can you imagine the haul Dallas would have got if they actually shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months? Oh, you want to give us Luka? Here is our entire franchise, the players, the coaches, the building, the staff, my firstborn child. Take it all. Thanks for doing business. I'll figure out the details later. If Rudy Gobert is worth 2 starters, 5 first-rounders, and a pick swap. If Mikal Bridges is worth 5 first-rounders, a second-rounder, and a swap. If an aging Paul George is worth a rising SGA, 5 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps.
Damn.
Can you imagine what a prime Luka Doncic would have fetched to the right team? Oh wait, I know. A 31-year-old Anthony Davis and a thank you note. It makes no sense. And that brings up reason number 4. The Mavericks were just in the finals last year. We've seen players sign with other teams after a finals run. We've seen players demand trades after a great season. But we have never seen a team willingly cough up a megastar after being just 3 games away from winning a championship. It's unthinkable, because reason number 5, it's Luka freaking Doncic. You do not trade Luka Doncic. If you were to rank players in the NBA on their trade value, starting with the players who are the most untouchable, non-negotiable, hang up the phone, and down from there, Luka is probably 3rd or 4th on that list. The only 2 players definitively ahead of him are Wemby and Jokic. Now just try to wrap your head around the deal a team would have to offer in exchange for Nikola Jokic, or what the Bucks would get in return for Giannis. Here's a hint, there isn't one, because they would never trade them away. The deal doesn't exist. Tim McMahon of ESPN reported that Dallas had 2 major concerns in regards of Luka's future with the franchise. The first one being his massive $345 million 5-year extension, which he would have been eligible for this summer, and the second concern being his—
Bro, that's a lot of bread. I ain't gonna lie, we gonna speak on this real quick. I'm gonna let the video play out. First off, I heard that Luka just closed on a $15 million crib like 4 or 5 days ago. And they said, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. See ya. He just closed on a crib with his wife and his baby, bro. That's no loyalty. There's no loyalty in this shit. It's strictly business. And I also heard, like, I think it was the GM. It was like the black dude, and then it was Jason Kidd. They was talking like, how could you do this? The GM was like, Anthony Davis is the future for me. Anthony Davis is the future for us, me and J Kidd, because the future to us is 3 to 4 years. I'm like, damn, nigga, you expect to get fired that fast? Shit, it could have been 10 years. But the coach says that he feels like he has a better opportunity of getting a championship within 3 to 4 years with Anthony Davis, I guess. So, and I also heard that they need defense. That's why they couldn't win. So AD was the best move. I'm gonna lie, this all seemed crazy. I'm still thinking about it, bro.
Health and conditioning. In other words, the man was out of shape. So let me get this straight. The Dallas Mavericks just traded away the best player of a generation, the future of their franchise, and the man that just got them to the finals on one leg because he put on a few pounds for
Bro, I'm saying, bro. If Luka, you can have 6 beers before practice. It doesn't matter. I know what you're capable of.
Zion Williamson ate his way into load management, and he has spent the last 6 seasons in and out of rehab, and the Pelicans are still sticking by him. Now, Zion didn't deserve that stray. Seems like a nice guy. I wish him the best. But you get the point. We are now over a decade into the process, and the Sixers have yet to move on from Embiid. It's one thing for a franchise player to want out, to sign with another team if they aren't happy and the opportunity presents itself. But for a franchise to pull the trigger and get rid of a megastar in his prime because of constant conditioning issues is criminal. There's really no precedent or great comparison for a trade like this. Because in the past, even when teams did trade a superstar, there was context behind those trades that at least made it seem justifiable. Either the star was exiting their prime and the team was trying to salvage some value before they inevitably left, or despite how good the star was, the team wasn't finding much postseason success and wanted to go in a different direction. Or the star was bound to leave anyways, made it known, and the team had no leverage, so they were essentially forced into the trade. This deal between the Mavs and the Lakers has none of those elements involved. Luka didn't request a trade, he's 25 years old in his prime, and the Mavericks championship window just opened up.
That's
now,
crazy.
as a Blazers fan, I am painfully aware of how hard it is to get your hands on a true franchise player. Painfully aware. In our team's entire 55-year existence, we've had 3. The first one got hurt, the second one was incredible, the potential third one got hurt, and the actual third one was also incredible. That's about one superstar every 20 years. What does the lackluster history of my team have to do with this trade? Well, because the Mavericks should know a thing or two about keeping their hands on a generational talent. Because in their franchise's history, they've only had 2 of them. Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic. The first one spent his entire 21-year career in Dallas, facing ups and downs and winning arguably the heaviest and most challenging championship of our lifetime. And the second one, they traded away for AD in a box of scraps after just 6.5 seasons of a promising.
Hey, shout out Max Christie, bro. He called you a box of scraps. I seen a video on Instagram. They was interviewing Max Christie that same night, and somebody in the back reached and grabbed his name tag off his locker.
Career. And as every fan of a non-major market team knows all too well, generational talents only come along once in a generation. The Mavericks aren't some hotspot for superstar talent. They don't get real chances to win it all often. Just 3 trips to the finals in 45 years. One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice and hope for greener pastures like some other teams can. You are not the Lakers. You get a player like Luka and you lock that man in and throw away the key. What are we doing? It could be another 20 years before a player of Luka's caliber puts on a Mavericks jersey. And the team traded him away because he was mildly out of shape. It makes me sick. This is coming from a desperate man who's got 18 years left before I see another Dame. Which brings us to their second concern. Again, according to sources, the Mavericks were not keen on giving Luka an extension that would have made him the highest paid player in the league. But if the third best player in the world, who gets better in the playoffs, is a perennial MVP candidate who's hitting his prime, isn't worth paying, then who the hell is? Dallas said that this was a win-now trade, an oxymoron of a statement considering who they just traded and where he just got them last season, but superstars win championships. Superstars also cost a lot of money. And if you're not willing to empty your pockets, how committed are you to actually winning? In what world has being cheap ever won a team a title? It just seems completely counterintuitive to what they're trying to accomplish. Now, the implications of this trade for the Lakers are just as drastic, but for entirely different reasons. For starters, this will be the first time in LeBron's entire career, youth, high school, NBA, a lifetime of basketball, where he won't be the best player on his team, which is already a huge adjustment for him and the team as a whole, but specifically because Luka and LeBron essentially do the same exact thing. Oversized on-ball floor generals with elite scoring abilities. In fact, they not only have the same skill set, they take on the exact same roles on the court. LeBron has always initiated the offense, even if it meant relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do what LeBron can do, only better. So that means unless Luka and the...
I ain't gonna lie, LeBron at the 2 sound nice to me. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. And first of all, any of y'all out there that say that the Lakers not gonna be good because we do not have a big, bro, let me tell you this lineup, bro. Luka at the 1. No, LeBron's at the 3. What the fuck? Luka at the 1. Austin Reeves at the 2. LeBron at the 3. Rui at the 4. Jackson Hayes at the 5. And let me tell you this, bro. Jackson Hayes and fucking Jackson Hayes and fucking what's the nigga on the fucking the Mavericks? The big on the Jackson Hayes and Derek Lively are the same player, bro. I'm telling you, the only reason why you think Derek Lively is even half good is because Luka makes him a paint threat. You know what I'm saying? Jackson Hayes and Derek Lively, they have the same bounce, the same frame, the same haircut, the same running ability, the same athleticism, the same dunk package, the same layup package, the same shooting ability. All they can do is jump and dunk and run. And they're light skinned. Luka is finna make Jackson Hayes look just like fucking Derek Lively, bro. Trust me, bro. Hear me out. And then when Christian Wood get back, Christian Wood already played with Luka. Bro, the chemistry's there. LeBron can play with any... Bro, it's finna be nasty. AR finna get so many... And we got Bando. Who else we got? Connect. Bro, we literally got the 3 West. We literally got the... Bro, 3 out of the 5... No, 3 out of the 7 best white boys in the league on our team.
Lakers are okay with him getting neutralized. LeBron will have to truly play off ball and within the flow of the offense for the first time in about 2 decades. 2 LeBrons on 1 team. Sounds great in theory, probably a bit redundant. Which leads me to believe the Lakers are actually playing a longer game with this trade. Sources report that the Mavericks are the ones that approached LA with this trade. And despite the Lakers playing fairly well as of late, I think they knew their chances of winning another title with the LeBron-AD duo was getting slim. So with the option of trading away key pieces and tripling down on a 40-year-old LeBron to carry them to the promised land, or trade for a megastar that just showed up on their doorstep 5 minutes ago, they couldn't book AD's flight to Dallas quick enough, which makes me think this move was the first step into the post-LeBron era in Los Angeles.
Hey, he the
As
GOAT.
we all know,
I ain't gonna lie.
this move was the first step into the post.
We was trying to get him fired. Rob Pelinka, is that his name? I think. We was trying to get him fired at first. But my boy, if you ever need free Chipotle, it's on me. Like I said, if you in Dallas, y'all play the Mavericks. Matter of fact, I try to get a ticket to that Mavericks game. But the ticket's already up. Like, damn. So I'm going to watch it from my phone while I'm working at Chipotle. If you need a bowl before the game, let me know. I got you, bro. On me. You that nigga. Hey.
LeBron era in Los Angeles.
And I heard that they was trying to get more pieces, but he talked them out like, nah, Luka's out of shape. Mavericks fell for it.
As we all know, LeBron will more than likely retire within a season or two, and the Lakers needed a new face for their franchise. And they just got it. Inexplicably, miraculously, in the most Lakers way imaginable. I always wondered what LeBron's final years would look like, how he would go out, who would be around him, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would be playing second fiddle to Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey. All in all, it seems like the Mavericks won this trade, if you zoom way in and look at this in an 18-month window. But zoom out, and the Lakers are looking around asking themselves how they just pulled off a bank heist. With AD, the Mavericks lineup looks good, possibly a winning formula. But the Lakers got Luka Doncic, and in 20 years, fans will look back and wonder how one of the greatest players of all time in his prime was traded away on a random Saturday night.
Man, that shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, man, that's gonna do it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, this is my first video back. I'm back and better than ever. Bangers dropping. Let me know what y'all want to see in the comments. God bless. Jesus loves you. Hey, stay prayed up. That's gonna do it, man.